Welcome back, everybody, to the channel, and boy, Yusuf is here for everybody. But welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Clash at the Castle in Scotland just ended probably 20 minutes ago-ish. And, what a pretty good show. I have not... Look, I can't talk about AJ and Cody. I did not get to see that match yet. And with Peacock, you can't... you can't go back and watch it until like 30 minutes to an hour later, which sucks. So I'm not going to wait that long to do a review. I want to do it at least 30 minutes or so right after the show. That's just how I am. So I cannot talk about the opening contest of Cody and AJ. I can say that Cody won and see that. Where do you go from here with AJ though? That's my question. It would have made sense for AJ to win here, in my opinion. So I don't know. So I'll probably be drinking all of this water while I do this review, however long this review goes, because even in my own house, you know, we got the AC going, but it is just hot in general. And so, but yeah, I am quite surprised that AJ lost the way he did. I saw the ending of it, of how the match ended. So, I mean, look, the only thing that I am going to think about is maybe, just maybe, AJ does a little run in TNA, and then he does that, and then he has, you know, I feel like he's going to do one more run in TNA just because I feel like he wants to. He might become TNA World Champion one more time as well. I could see that. I could see that. But yeah, I cannot talk about the opening contest. I did see a lot of people say, man, this was a fantastic match. Once again, from Cody and AJ, which is two fantastic talents. Thank you so much. And yeah, I even tried to look on X and Twitter for the full match and everything, like the full match of Cody and AJ. No one has posted it yet, which is sad because I was hoping someone would, but they didn't. But can't wait to go back and watch this. Okay, yourmom.com. Oh, I mean, I expected your ex to be lagging like that. And so what is this new YouTube? Like, if you go live on YouTube, I guess you just get a lot of random stuff. Name a car for edit. What is going on? Well, I'm glad we got the stream back where it's just going insane. Alright, welcome to the stream. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay, I appreciate it, Yusuf. Appreciate it. And I think my wife just got here. The dogs are barking. say hey, Amy, please. Hey, Amy. I don't know who Amy is, but shout out to you. Just subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I hate sometimes I love my dogs. But sometimes they can be very irritating. With the people that we got in here, please hit that like button for me. It goes far better than what you would have thought. Just please try to annoy my dog part and everything. He will keep on barking until my wife gets in here, and then he'll bark a little bit more and then just stop. So, yeah. Thank you so much. So like I said, I can't talk about Cody. I can't talk about Cody and AJ and everything because I didn't watch it. So the next match would be Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defending the women's tag team championships against Shayna Baszler, Zoe Starks, and Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. My wife said to open the door, but I can't. I'm literally streaming, so I don't know. I'm sure she'll get it open. So this was the women's tag team title match and everything. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Look, this match was everywhere, right? It somewhat was everywhere, and let's just be honest. Not in the best way. Not in the best way. Everywhere. Had good moments, but it just... Yeah, Jay tapping out. I think she was just trying to tell Shayna, hey, you got that a little too tight. But the way she did, she tapped like twice. If you notice, she did that tap once. And then when the referee, and I forget who was it Jessica Carr that was the referee for that? I don't know. But when Jessica came, I think it was Jessica, I could be wrong, but when she came over, whoever the referee was, it's like she tapped again, and I'm like, am I seeing the same thing? She tapped twice, right? Maybe I'm tripping, but I'm pretty sure I saw her tap twice. But yeah, but the commentary team did address it, and I did like that they addressed it, though. So I have no idea what that's going to lead to, if it's going to lead to anything or whatnot. But look, I've said it so many times here on the channel, on a podcast with Felix, just in general. I think I've said it on Twitter/X so many times, and so many other people have said it. Even though I love that Alba Fire and Isla Dawn did win, because rightfully that's the only way you're going to get the championships off of Jade and Bianca. These titles, and I mean this not in a disrespectful way, but look, these titles are worthless. They really just are worthless. When's the last time we looked and we was like, dang, that was a good women's tag team title match, or just a women's tag team match that was like, okay, that was good. Had to be with Kaden Carter and Chance versus whoever, because that's the only true tag team that's really good with most of their matches. I mean, completely honest with you, that's really it. So these tag team titles, man, they gotta continue to get negative decibel pops. Look, I don't know what happened to Shayna. Zoe has never been really up there overall. She's a good worker, but Shayna need to be by herself. Get her out of this tag team stuff, man. Get the tag team titles away. Please, let's create a mid-card championship. I said this yesterday or the day before. I'm saying it now. Mid-card championship for the women needs to happen. I'm gonna say it's probably going to happen by at the latest. It needs to happen by next year's WrestleMania. Yeah, Shayna just gotta do more. They gotta let her do more, I should say. But Alba Fire Aladon, great moment, fairly deserved it, and especially with Alba Fire with the most recent couple of weeks with stuff happening, so they deserve this and everything. But if you missed this match, you didn't miss much. Jade had a botch that looked not so good. Not so good. Next match was Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. This was a fantastic match, and this is the match where Yusuf probably did not get to pay any attention to as he probably would have liked, because this is when Sami Zayn held up the title and did his entrance. This is when we got probably the final QR code, or I would say the final QR code that is going to be a lot, which was it was too much. But Maxine Dupree and Otis played a big part of this. Maxine probably to the most. And I love the storyline that they have done with this. But my only problem is, what is Maxine going to do after this? We feel like we know she's probably going to be with Otis and on his side. Excuse me. Where was Tozawa tonight? Ain't he a part of the group? Maybe he has something with travel issues or something like that. But oh, wait a minute. That's right. Chad Gable sent him packing because he was just a weak link. That's right. Hey, Dan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming in and everything. Hit that like button for me, please. You don't have to subscribe. It's an optional thing. But hitting that like button for me does wonders. Does wonders. People do not realize how much it does wonders. But thank you for coming in. Every time someone joins in and at least comments when I'm live or something, I try to address them. I might not do it every time, but I try to the fullest extent. So, thank you. This was a fantastic match. Fantastic match. You need to go back and watch it, Yusuf, because I know you didn't really get to pay attention to it as much. Fantastic match. Fantastic story with trying to get Maxine to do something dirty to hit Sami Zayn. Then Otis stepped in. Maxine got hit once again. And I was like, oh my God, poor Maxine. Over here getting hit in the ankle. Already got a boot on her. Of course, she's not injured, but it's a great way to play it off. But overall, this was a fantastic match. Yes, Chad Gable. Do you play a game? Oh yeah. I play a lot. If you're talking about video games, yeah, I play a lot of games. I stream it here on the channel as well. So, but I'm mad at myself. I woke up late today. And I guess I was just very dead tired. I woke up late today and I wanted to do a match simulation with Drew and Damian Priest upload on the channel before Clash. And I did. I woke up at like 9 and I was rolling around and I fell back asleep and I thought I set my alarm for something around 11 or something. I don't know if I did or not. So I was hoping to do a match simulation to have on the channel, to have something else on the channel, and then have this after Clash, but it didn't work out. But I'm on PlayStation 5, but it really don't matter. Most games nowadays crossplay. So that's the beauty of, oh, I have an Xbox or I have a PlayStation. Oh, I can't play with you. That's not the case anymore. Hi, Brody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming in and just giving me some of your time here on this Saturday evening, night, wherever you may be. Oh, you on PlayStation 5? I play Xbox. It really don't matter what you play. If we have the same games, then, hey, that's really all that matters, to be honest. But this was a very good back and forth story in this match with Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. Oh, you must be on the West Coast then. I am on Eastern Time. Pooh. I don't know what that means, but welcome to the stream. I don't know what that's trying to be, but back and forth, and I said Chad Gable should be new champion. I feel like he should be, but I understand where they're going with the story. They're saying, oh, this is the last time Gable's getting an opportunity. No, it's not. I play Fortnite and Rocket League. I play those two games. Definitely probably better in Rocket League, I would say. Yeah. But Sami Zayn wins here. And I feel like it's got to be at Money in the Bank where Gable finally defeats Zayn, and I think it will be because of the Creed brothers, and Julius and Brutus, being on the side of Gable and changing their ways. I think that makes sense. It's like a new Team Angle group, so that makes a ton of sense. But Sami Zayn with the win. Very good match, though. Very good match. I feel like they're going to even have a better match at Money in the Bank if that's the case, or even SummerSlam. Got to see how they go with this story and everything. It is what it is. I get what you're trying to say, yeah. My whole computer was struggling with how many tabs I had open during that match. Otis versus Gable versus Sammy. That could be a possibility for SummerSlam. Definitely. I don't think Money in the Bank, though. Unless they somehow get to that. I don't know. I would wait for SummerSlam, and then Sammy moves on to try to get to the world title picture and has that little climb to it. Because now one of our SummerSlam definitely championship matches will be Damian Priest and Gunther. But before we talk about that and CM Punk and all that the screw job of CM Punk on Damian, thank you so much for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. I had so many subscribe yesterday. Y'all weren't here yesterday for that stream unless you're Yusuf. Yesterday was the most wildest stream I think I've ever had in my life, and I had a lot of wilds. That could be a possibility as well. Yeah, yesterday's stream was the wildest I've ever had in my life. But Piper Niven and Bayley was the co-main event. Piper Niven from Scotland, of course. Man, this was a fantastic women's match too. I really enjoyed this one too. Um, this was really good. Um, Chelsea Green, Chelsea Green. Not a lot of people want to give her flowers, but with what she gets to do and how she does it, she is fantastic of doing it. Okay? Fantastic. Um when when she got tossed, when Chelsea got tossed and came back with a luchador mask, like she didn't even change outfits. I was rolling. I was rolling. Chelsea needs to be in the women's Money in the Bank match. Just saying that right now. She needs to be. Some way, somehow, let's please get her in that. Chelsea Green is fantastic. And a lot of people don't like how she does it because she's too, comedy and that. That's what she likes to do. If that's what she likes to do, let her do however she wants to do. I do think she needs to be a little bit serious, and I would like to see that, but all right, Dan. See you. Hope you have a great day, night, and everything. Chelsea is not one of those people that needs to be serious, and she said that in an interview with Chris Van Vliet that I watched. When was that? A month or two ago, something like that. She said, "I don't necessarily have to be serious." And we are going to talk about that situation here in just a minute or two, for sure. And I will bring that back up. But Chelsea was the MVP of this match. I feel like she just played a very good role. This match was fantastic overall. And like me, and like Yusuf and myself talked about yesterday, we felt like this was going to be a Piper Niven that was going to be good. It was going to be a good match, and it's going to feel like how Selena Vega was in Puerto Rico. I still think that Puerto Rico crowd was better than this Clash crowd. I think so. I don't know what you guys think. Might be biased, but I still think Puerto Rico was better than Clash overall. That Puerto Rico crowd was fantastic. That French crowd, I don't think anyone's going to touch that crowd in a while. I don't think anyone's going to touch that French crowd in a while, dog. I could be wrong, and I hope I am wrong because that means we're going to get another classic crowd. So, honestly, I think it's the best crowd I've seen in maybe my entire life. That's including WrestleMania crowds. That's how good the French crowd was. Yeah, I don't think that French crowd is going to be beaten. And that's kudos to France with what they did. But Bayley retains here with a crucifix. I don't know what you would even call that. A crucifix. Great reversal. And it put her down with her momentum and 1, 2, 3. Great stuff. Great stuff by Piper Niven and Bayley. Bayley retains here. And she goes on to face Nia Jax at SummerSlam. Should be another good one. Yusuf will know what I'm doing here. We got to acknowledge the queen, Nia Jax. Okay, so since I got that out of my system. The main event, Damian Priest defended the World Heavyweight Championship against Scotland's own Drew McIntyre. This was a very good match. A very good match. And people don't realize Nia Jax is like probably one of the most down to earth people in this world. If you just look at how she's honestly, yeah. Look, this match was fantastic, but seeing Damian get caught up in the ropes was bad. I did during the match. I must have missed that moment, and I looked back. And I said, "How did I miss this?" I literally took one of my dogs out because I had not taken the dogs out at all today, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" Like it. So I took the male dog because I'm surprised he didn't use the bathroom in the Kent, so I had to take him out real quick. Within the minute and a half that he was out, I must have missed that. And I was like, oh dude. I came back and I was like scrolling on my timeline, I said, what? I was like, oh my gosh. So like I saw that and I was like, oh man, that's the only part I really missed. But this entire match was very, very good. You have to give Damian Priest his props. This man has been a very good world champion. Very good. And I will say this. Might be might be a hot take, but if Damian Priest had the length of reign of what Seth Rollins has, I think I would take Damian's reign over Seth, which is a very hard take, probably. Because Damian the matches have been fantastic. I know it hasn't been that long of a reign, but it has been fantastic. Great champion from Damian Priest. Really good. Really good stuff. Looked like he could have tore his knee up or ankle or something like that. It was so scary. Yeah. He played it off for most of the match, so I'm glad that they just switched roles and he was like, oh, I got to play my leg off a little bit. So, but this was back and forth. This was fantastic. The referee, boys, I hope they are getting paid extra to do a bump or so. Because the referee did some athleticism, and then he played his ankle off. I said, oh my God, everyone's ankle's getting hurt. Everyone's ankle, legs are getting hurt with something. And then he got back up on the ropes and literally took one of the worst bumps I have seen in a while from a referee, which is Eddie. I don't know his last name, but one thing I do love what WWE is doing. They're saying the referees' names more, so everyone's like, "Oh, that's Eddie. That's that." So we know. I did not get to watch AJ and Cody, so I can't talk about that match as much as I would want to. So I have not really talked about that match. I just was like, where does AJ go from here? But when the referee went down, I was like, oh shoot, here we go. So they go back and forth, and then Drew McIntyre hits a Claymore, pins on 1, 2, you could count to 10 or more. And what the camera shot here was fantastic, so we didn't get to see Punk's face or anything running to the ring. We just saw a blur of a referee going. As soon as he got into the ring and I saw Jordan's on, I said, oh my God. This was the best way to screw Drew McIntyre. Oh my gosh. This was the best way. Yeah. I saw. Yeah. It's the Chicago Jordans. When I saw Jordans and I saw red, and I'm not familiar all the way with some of the shoe game and everything. Yeah. I saw his hair too, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh, that's a referee. One, two, and it hit me. I said, oh my god, that's Punk. I said, that's Punk because it happened so quickly. I said, oh my god, that's Punk. When he stopped the count and everything, I was like, oh my god. The only thing I would have changed here, the only thing I would have changed here, instead of Punk doing the 2 count to him, I would have had him flipped him off. That's the only thing I would have changed. Really. But the match overall between Drew and Damian was fantastic. This ending was, everything about this was perfect, I feel like, to the closest as you could get it. I'm never going to say anything's perfect all the time, but this is damn well about the closest you could get of having a great match and then a great ending. That would have been fantastic as well, Brody. It really would have been. It really would have been. Because it wouldn't have counted because it was Punk. I don't know if y'all saw the video of Punk getting a shirt from Jessica Carr, but that was also fantastic as well. Oh, everything WWE is doing right now is at a very high level. And we are lucky to be in this era of fantastic camera work, storyline, matches, everything in total. The total package. The total package. Everything was great. If you are on X, Brody, just hit me with a reply or just tweet me in it if you have one. It's at, for me, Kevin Dunn would have zoomed in 50 times on Punk's face. That's not a hot take, Brody. It's really not. It really ain't. AEW is... It's very much lacking. It's very much lacking. I don't watch it, so... But it is very much lacking, I can tell you that. But on X, I am on X, Twitter, at Tyler Keller Show. The only difference with my YouTube and Twitter is I don't have the at the beginning. Then you can follow me there for the tweets that I do and everything. But this entire show felt very good. Just overall good. Oh, you're not allowed on X? Okay. Hey, it is what it is. This entire show was very, very excellent from top to bottom, minus the women's tag team match. I mean, I would go to All In. You're not going to get that event. I don't think you're going to get All In once again for a third year. I mean, unless Tony Khan's just like, oh yeah, we're going to Wembley again. I mean, if I was you, I'd go to it. I'm sure it would be a fun time. So, match of the night to me, Damian and Drew McIntyre overall was by far the match of the night or match of the day because it is daytime for me, starting to be nighttime. And the worst match was definitely the women's tag team title match. So, tag team titles, boy, they suck. But if you were watching this on demand and you got to this point, or you're watching live, please hit that like button for me. Greatly appreciated if you do. Hit that subscribe button for me as well. thank you guys for coming in for this 35-plus minute talk about WWE Clash at the Castle. And I hope you guys have a great one, and peace out, y'all.